bit cluttered. Oh dear. Right. Got to sand all that down. Get all the pencil marks off there. So I'll just do that quickly first. This will be fine. And there you go. Hopefully we'll get some people in a bit. That's a lot quicker sanding like that. Hopefully you can see what that is. Let's put it on the can you see what that is? I've been doing all sorts of little carvings at the moment. Hi Robert, hi Reghab, thank you. This is just done with a scroll saw. Scroll saw and a bit of sanding, which I haven't finished yet. And it all makes a difference in the end. A little bit more sanding to do. Hope you're having a nice Sunday. This is a 1-inch sander. I've done a review about it on a previous video. This doesn't really matter because this is the back but I still want it to be smooth. These are very, very tiny details now. It does all matter. Right. Now, I will be doing a Celtic cross. Let's zoom back out. I'll be doing a Celtic cross probably tomorrow. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It's free to do so and it helps. These are the little incense burners that I make. Let's see if you can see that from there. I won't get in the way of his 77 rockets. And you put a little brass on the top, and the can't speak. The smoke comes out of the hole for his mouth. Look quite good. And those are made out of these pieces of wood here. This is basswood. That's what it starts out like, and that's what I turn them into eventually. Hello, Waffa. Waffa, that's a good name. Right. And these, I've been doing these very slowly, as you know. From Switzerland. Wonderful. There are a couple of people in here from Switzerland, but there's always room for one more. Don't forget to subscribe, Waffa, if you can. That's a great help. Let's take that back. Can you see what I'm doing there? And take that back and carry on. And this is only filling some time while I wait for the people to come and join us. Switzerland. Never been to Switzerland. Suppose there's always what part of Switzerland are you in? You still there? You still there, Waffa? I'm going to put my glove on because I know what's going to happen here. Right. Switzerland is a small country next to... Yes, I know, I'm well aware of that. I just didn't know what part you were in. Swiss Alps. Presume you do wood carving. Hi baby kisses, how are you? Nice to see you in here. Just a quick recap, I've been showing people, I'm just filling some time while I'm waiting, but I've just handed a Jesus that I've done. Hopefully you can see what that is. That part in the middle almost looks like a dog. The tail there. I don't know, it's probably my imagination. Shouldn't have said that. You'll see nothing but that dog now. Having a nice Sunday? I speak very bad English. I like what you do. That's very kind of you. And your English is much better than my Swiss. But lots of people are like that. They automatically think that they should speak English. Strange that, isn't it? And it's never usually the other way around. So I always say I appreciate you even trying, because in all honesty, I can't speak one word of Swiss, not one word. But there is a thing now called Google Translate, and it's wonderful. Right, so now probably to about there. In fact, I should do it with a there's a chin. To be having a fire in a bit in the garden. Controlled one. Yeah, Jesus. to Jesus. You like that? And this is another Celtic bit of work that I did. Little Celtic knot. And I've done one of those, little heart. So I'm doing quite a few bits and pieces at the moment. I'll look upwards to find it. Somebody's cutting some wood. This is not going very well. How's the weather there? Hey Siri, what is the temperature?
It's about 23 degrees outside.
23 degrees. Quite good. Quite warm. I know it's going to be nothing compared to you. Yeah. 23 is cold. Yeah, I know. It's far from cold for England. Right, so now we're going to do a split this into thirds from there to there. Split it into thirds, which is about there and then about there. Right, so there, that's typically, doesn't have to be, just roughly. What you do is put a little V cut in there. Hopefully you can see that. And I'm just doing my mouth straight across. I wonder if you can see that. Let's use a little sander a moment. I'll put my mask on because I have had a cough for a while and I can't risk. I don't know what 70 is in there. Let's sand this a little bit. I don't know what 70 degrees is. We've been so used now to Celsius. That's the trouble with England. We use every single measurement, we use it. And it must be an absolute nightmare for the builders. Use millimetres. T-shirt weather. It finally cooled down to 70 in Wisconsin. It's been perfect. Hey Siri, what is 70 degrees in Fahrenheit in Celsius?
Here's what I found.
Oh God, that's confused it, hasn't it? Hey Siri. Hey Siri, what is 70 degrees Fahrenheit in Celsius?
21.11 degrees Celsius.
Oh, it's 21. There's 23 here. But don't forget, this is 7:30 at night. So what I'm going to do now is from there to there, I've got to make that a little bit wider. Just like so. Then cut into there. And cut into there. And this just gives a little V. Need to do it a little bit deeper. And I'm going to cut that down because I don't need it. What it needs to be is the centre of the eye straight down. It's not too bad. And then the centre of this eye straight down. Pretty much like that. So that mouth is much too wide. So what I'm going to do is, because I can, take that down. In reality, this is just like using an eraser, a rubber, on a piece of paper. What I'm just doing is I'm just doing different faces, eyes, just carving with a knife really, just chatting. Tips. Yep, and I've been doing these little carvings. It starts off like this. Then I carve it into these. Then I will drill a hole into the mouth here. And I will drill a hole down there to the mouth. And this is an incense burner and it's called a backflow. And the smoke goes downwards and comes out of the mouth. Where are you from? I'm in England. Yep, I'm in England. United Kingdom. Right, let's put these out the way. Because my main thing is not this at all. I've had a scroll saw bought for me. That's what's made me go onto these things. I've had my, I'm from Wales. We're not far from Wales, we're in Hereford. So that's pretty much on the border of Wales. I have lots of friends that are Welsh. Lovely place. I like going to, because of where we live, we like going to Oxwich Bay, the Gower Peninsula. That's in Wales. And we go to Swansea. Not long ago we were going to the Swansea Air Show. but in the end we didn't go because of the weather. And it's a good job because it got put off for a couple of hours. Yeah, I love Wales. And I'm going to be doing, on my scroll saw, I'm going to be doing cute. I really don't like the smell of downdraft incense, but you can take regular incense and twist a drill bit into the bottom up, it'll work exactly the same. Yeah, I believe it will. You can actually make it from scratch, you know. You can make the whole thing if you look on YouTube. I've got some images anyway. I don't really want to advertise where I got them from. I've got images like that I'm going to cut out and cut into leaves. That was what I was on about last time. I'm going to cut the leaves out of patterns like this. Then I'm going to carve the leaves. And then I'm going to make quite a few of them, and I will be sticking them to my birdhouses. Yeah, if you look on YouTube, Baby Kisses, you can see on YouTube they give you, I'm not sure what it's made of now, but it's very cheap and easy to make. And this is just YouTube. Don't do it now, carry on watching me, but when you finish this, making incense. Ray and Sandy. Hi Ray, hi Sandy. Watching, but my PC has no speaker, so I can't hear you. Oh dear. That's a lion I'm going to be doing. I thought that was gonna, that will look fantastic because I'm a Leo. My wife's a Leo. And that's the reason why I'm going to be doing that. Yeah, that's wonderful. You can't hear. And that's another one I'm going to be doing. And that's just a tree of life incorporated into a heart. Anyway, that's lots for me to be going on with. I'm going to do the cross, the heart, that. I've done lots of those. And this is the way I do it. I put carbon paper on the back, put that down first, draw over it. It comes through on the carbon paper onto the wood, and then I cut it out. And that was that. And that's that. That's how they all end up. That was one of the first ones I did, so it's not very good at all, but God loves a trier. So, hello Ray and Sandy. He can't hear us. Anyway, let's put this out of the way a moment, as I said before, and I will be sending a Jesus off to a good friend of mine. I'll put this out of the way a moment, and for this we will have to do a leaf. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing, sorry. all starts somewhere. So, oh gosh, I have to put that over there. And right, so the leaf will start like that. Easy as that. But it's never ever the same. I just can't do them the same. So I suppose they're all unique. Okay. Could even use sandpaper, couldn't I, on there? Okay. Then we're going to do some eyes here, sneakily in there. Then okay. And then I'm going to do another leaf like that. Now what we want to do here is find the centre, which I should have done to start with. Acetone. What? No, not the prints. I'm going to make the prints into wood carvings and then put them onto the birdhouses. And here I'm going to put another flower here. So in the centre of this one. And so we'll very simple flower. Just like so. Yep. No, I'm making these. I'm getting you confused, aren't I now? Right, this is the centre, so I've made the rookie mistake of doing a triangle, haven't I? I'm only going to be able to fit one eye on there. Yep, drill a hole there, a hole there. I'll actually show you what's the harm, what's the worst that can happen, eh? That's a famous saying, isn't it? I've forgotten what size these are. I think they're 10mm. I don't want to use my chisel. But I don't mind using a ruler. Right, I've removed that now. So I'm just showing you here. In fact, that's all blocked up with tar, isn't it? Gosh, I didn't realise that. Oh, that's not very good. I'm going to show you because I can see you're intrigued with this, right? Might actually be the wood sap. I really don't know. But anyway, that's a little incense thing. I think it's 10mm. That can't be 10mm. It's 6mm. This is 6mm. That's the blighter. $6mm. Yep. Right. So let's put that into my drill. I understand what you mean, baby kisses. I'm not too keen on the smell myself. But people actually buy them, so. And this is not the safest way to do it, I know. That's about right, isn't it? Gosh. Right. So that's my 6mm. 6mm. See what I mean about metric? What's 6mm in imperial size? Right, and see what size this is. This must be 4mm. That must be 5. Tell you what I'm going to do, because I didn't even know that was blocked up. Oh gosh, I put that back in the wrong space. I hate that when things are put back wrong. I'm going to do another one, 6mm there. I've done it 5mm, so no, I don't want to drill all the way through. I'm only doing this to show you. And then, do you know, because I don't smoke, I don't think I'll have a light. Oh, I've got a lighter in the kitchen. Now, I press that into there. And I'll just use one of these clamps just to press it in nice and tight. Okay. Now I'm going to zoom out of that because you can't see much of what I'm doing. I've just realised. I'll go and see if I can find an incense thing and then a little match. Yeah. Where did I get what? Oh, you're giving Ray fair play. Lovely. That's nice of you. Just realised you're giving Ray and Sandy. Why haven't you got any speakers, Ray? Right, sorry about that. I've got them. These are the little, that's what you was on about, making a hole in the bottom. These are them. Let's put all this paper out the way a moment. And I can sit on that. Find out. Right, so let's see if I can I don't really like the smell of these either. think it takes a little while for it to work. That's what I'm presuming anyway. Oh. Oh gosh. There you go. Don't look very safe, do they? I wouldn't have them if you got children. Unless you put them up nice and high so the children can't reach them. I'm not giving a very good demonstration, am I? Well, there you go. That's how to set your shed on fire. What are expensive? Nothing's expensive, I'm telling you. See it coming out of his mouth? That's the idea anyway. He's going to get an incense light. I know they are expensive too, so I bought regular. I was happy making a hole in the bottom of regular ones worked. You like that? That one doesn't smell too bad actually. There you go. I just thought it was something different. And there's another one. I haven't drilled the holes in it yet. That's another one. That's how they start off anyway. Drawing like that. Then you just carve them out. I do them while I'm sitting at work or waiting. I've got my lorry driver, as you know, and I just wait for them to load the lorry, and that gives me something to do. Let's move this pencil out of the way. You like that idea? Well, that's fantastic. Right. I didn't get many of these things. There's quite a lot actually. That's what they look like. Right, so there you go. That's that anyway. And these I've still got to do. I've got to finish these off the eyes and wood spirits that I do. Don't forget to hit the like. I've got 15 people watching, 6 likes. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. That's always appreciated. Get rid of that and put that somewhere else. Right, so what I need to do now is, I've got so many things I'm doing. Okay. Spider just crawled on me. It's alright, he's gone now. Right, so I'll put the 6mm back. Let's put things back. You're very welcome. Have you? Yep, and subscribe if you can. I'm trying to get to 850 subscribers. I've got 836, so I need 14 more. And it's a bit of a quest, but hopefully we'll get there. And for this here, we've got to not going to really see that very well. We're getting there with this nose and everything else. I decided to put leaves in there for the moustache. What else have I got down here? Well, that's another one I've done. I think I'm going to, I'll be making that into a birdhouse soon. Finally got the internet worked out, which is great. So what I'm going to do now is just, how long have I been on here? 53 minutes. Please press the subscribe, looking for 14 more. Thank you very much. And what's your email, baby kisses? And I'd love to swap stickers with you. If you've got some stickers, or I could send you them. I'll be sending some to, I'll be sending some stuff to Josh soon. You know, the electric whittler. He's sending me another sticker because he's been, I wouldn't say ruined, but he hasn't done it any favours being like that. I've got Perry's here, 77 rockets. I've got Bear and the Boss Lady. Oh, don't have any. Never mind. How many subscribers have you got, baby kisses? Thousands. I would. Josh, he makes great videos, so does Perry on stickers. He does, and I've paid them back, believe me. I'm not a creator. Oh, so you don't have any? You must have some, because I'm sure I've subscribed to you. Right, so let's start by let's get rid of that. Get rid of that. Put that on the floor because that'll be in the way else. Right, let's get comfortable. My little strap. And I've got some flex cut palm gouges. Wonderful little set. So let's use this skew to start with. Put my glove on. I'm going to be getting a leather apron. Yep, you're more than welcome. So let's cut into there. Can you see that? Not very well. Let me see if I can adjust this stand. That's going to be better, hopefully. Right. A little bit more down. So the letters are not in the way. Right, so we've put effectively we've put a stop cut in there. Just like that. Then I'm going to put another stop cut in there. Just like that. And then, because we've got them here and they're wonderful things, we can use this little gouge. So remove that. And it all starts somewhere. It's Bank Holiday Monday tomorrow in England. Do you have Bank Holiday in America? What is it? No, we don't. We have Labour Day. It's a bank holiday. It's called bank holiday because all the banks are on holiday. So not many people work. If they do work, it's paid at a premium. If we work on a bank holiday, we get double pay and a day off when we choose to have it, or if we want, we can have triple pay, which sounds wonderful until you find out how much the taxman has. Anyway, and all I'm doing here is using the shape of the gouge to follow the curve of the leaf. That's why I turn it round that way. I'm going that way, so just to follow the leaf, then I turn it round and it carries on and follows it that way. Now I use the skew. This is called a skew chisel, and just push it in there to the stop cut and remove it. Deep as you want, really. Very quiet here. It's what is it? Bank day there tomorrow. Yes, bank holiday we call it. And now I forgot, I'm going to do another leaf here, which I forgot all about because I've done all different lines there. If I can still smell that incense thing in here. God knows what flavour that was. Right, and that's what we do first of all. We outline the leaves. Spider, is it spider? Yeah, I saw my grandson earlier on FaceTime, because they live about 3 hours from us. We have that's an aeroplane. We have lots of helicopters coming over. of troops go out practicing, or okay. And I'm doing that out of sight of you, sorry. But 3 times pay if you work, or you can work get double pay for 2 days and get a single day whenever you want. Yeah. Big taxes. Tax is unbelievable in this country. Absolutely unbelievable, the taxes we pay in this country. Sick of it. Anyway, we're not here to moan. I'll tell you what I'm going to use, because it's a lot easier knife. So we'll cut that from there to there. Little spiders. Excuse me. And we're going to cut like that. Let's use another chisel here. Let's use the veiner. Little veiner, that'll do. That isn't cutting it very smoothly at all. This is slightly smaller than the biggest gouge I've got. course, the easiest way to do this is with a the Fordham that I've got. I'll just show you with the Fordham how easy it is to do those two, because you tuck, I'm going to tuck this one underneath there, like so. And that's how you do it with a knife. Stop cutting there. Stop cutting there. Sorry, you didn't see that, did you? Stop cutting there, and then you cut away like that. And that is just to give it the effect that it's going underneath. This one will be the same. So this one is first. This one is tucked underneath. So that will be, I'll have to cut it like that. And then I'll have to see, and just like that to give it the effect. It's tucked underneath. Shoop wood shop. Right. What is the time now? 8:15. It's quite late now to be carving with electrics. I'm going to do it. I'm going to shut my door. Especially for you. There's the blue gouge, veiner. There's my 2 gouges. I'll put that out of the way for a moment. That on there, that on there. Keep that there. Oh, I've still got the flower to do yet, so the flower I will be doing with a V gouge. Let's see what we can do with this. Right. We'll use this, and where's the other? This one. That's a diamond burr. And there should be a finer one. That should be okay. And there's that one for doing lines. Right. So I've got this one. This one's quite okay. Got a bit of a collection here, really. Okay. I can use that one and that one and that one. This one I'll be able to use for cutting the lines. Yeah, you're right. Undercut does give a shadow effect. Right. Here we go. Shut the door. So I'm going going to lock you in here with me now. I'll definitely be using my mask for this bit. Because it does get quite messy, this. T-bar for straight line. We are locked and loaded. Fire away. Right. Right, so now what we need is a little diamond burr, and Baby Kisses is right. It generally takes it away and leaves it quite smooth and sanded. Saves time really. Sometimes if you keep these in the same space for quite a while, it tends to burns what you're working on. So I'm looking for something else at the moment. I was wondering if that'd be any better. I've got hundreds of these things. probably going to leave this for now. If you keep the burrs in one spot too long, I'll start to burn them. Yeah, it does start to burn. Right, I'm going to take this down and draw that back on again. And I'm going to use the gouge. That purple thing up there is a strop, right? Yep. This is a strop. This is a flex cut strop. All the different contours for all the different shapes of gouges. I've got one for my carving jack. I've got a flex cut carving jack, which I really love that. Where was I? I keep forgetting Ray can't hear. Get yourself some speakers, Ray. Perhaps the why don't his speakers work? Is it all clogged up with wood shavings, probably? It's not a bad thing, can't hear them dogs. People don't realise how much work goes into things like this. If you could call it work. I love doing it, so it's probably not really work, is it? Probably. People don't realise how much work goes into it. It's a good thing we enjoy it. And you're in Wisconsin. Is it Wisconsin? Baby Kisses, is that how you say it? Wisconsin? Wisconsin. Baby Kisses is in Wisconsin. Yes, it's really pretty. I bet it is. We've only been to the West Coast. And that was wonderful. We did Grand Canyon. On my page, that's a picture of me in Sequoia. Standing between two redwoods, you know, the Sequoia redwoods. It really does make you realise how small you are. And it makes you realise you're not really here on this planet very long. Some of those sequoia trees, 3,000 years old. 3,000 years old. Can't even imagine that, can you? Anyway, this is just the very start of it. West Coast is gorgeous. You went to the Grand Canyon, super cool. That's Roy in a pic standing between two sequoia trees, 3,000 years old. Yeah. And we drove from there into Las Vegas, the Hoover Dam to Las Vegas. Then we drove from there to, we went to Sedona as well, which is a lovely place, Sedona. It's not far from it's not far really from the Grand Canyon. And they're pink and purple hills. Lovely. They're worth seeing. We just love nature. Las Vegas. Then we drove down to oh, we're frozen. We're frozen. The beautiful place was called Sedona. Have we frozen? What's happened there? Sorry, I think we're frozen. Yeah, it was called Sedona. 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 Let's put it on for you. Sedona. Sedona. That's the one. Thank you very much. Anyway, I'm tired now. I've been on here for quite a while. Well over an hour. I'll carry on with this flower. Another time. Hopefully I've got more subscribers, and thank you very much for joining me. I'll be back on tomorrow doing a live. I'll finish this off in the daytime. I'm going to finish this tomorrow power carving. I'm going to try and get this drawn down onto a piece of wood. And yeah, Sedona, look it up. It's not far from the Grand Canyon. Sedona, pink and purple mountains. If you go and see them at sunset, it's wonderful. Anyway, speak to you all again soon. And remember, whatever you do, do it well. Thank you very much.